to do so far. And the Recode is basically the game completed from scratch. The new version of the game uses less than 10% of the original code base, and we're focusing on optimizing and expanding the game systems for a better gaming experience. A lot of the UI is also being redone to improve your navigation, understanding, and creature editing experience. And we hope this will make it a lot easier for people to start getting into Creatures of Sonaria. So some of the new mechanics that you guys might have seen in this video were basically us rebuilding the game from scratch. We now have gravity, jumping, aquatic darting, and you can grab people. We have a new male territory system, improved female nesting, footsteps in terrain, footstep audio, mesh water, so we can do floods. And we have an improved map loading time, improved sniffing, portals, and more. And we'll be showcasing everything throughout the upcoming weeks. As for the ETA, we're still working on the Recode, and we don't have a public ETA yet. However, rest assured that the more our team works on it, the higher quality the game will be in the end. We're also planning to release the game for a public access for a Robux amount in the future, so you guys can access it and give pre-release feedback. We really can't wait for all of you guys to try out the game, and we're hoping you guys will love it as much as we do. And we hope you stay tuned for all the updates in the upcoming weeks. And those will be showcasing feature focuses, which highlight all the impressive and exciting new changes on a super informative and detailed level. We have a short little credits for everybody who made this possible. I've been working on the Notion and kind of guiding the project. Alert and Kip have been our Recode engineering leads, so they've really been tag teaming this entire Recode together. And we've got Hertz, who assisted us with some really gorgeous mesh water and material textures just to bring the game's level up a little bit. Tokaliz actually made the Recode trailer editing, so make sure Tokaliz gets all the credit, and Toasty helped with a ton of Recode trailer recording with our whole testing team, so props to them for getting this done on time. Malarkey created our new logo that all of you saw, so in the future we'll be using this logo. Our tester team has already been testing and giving us tons of feedback and assisted with the Recode trailer. And our mod team has been moderating over leaks over this to prevent any leaks. And our artist team has been working on a badge creature to tie in with those who access the Recode. Aside from this, we'll be closing the dev Q&A temporarily to prevent mass questions that will be FAQ'd over time as we showcase mechanics. The developers who are currently working on the Recode may post about it, and only the developers who are actively working on the Recode will be releasing accurate information to players. So that is the Recode announcement, guys. For those who figured it out, congrats. Otherwise, super exciting. And I think it's okay for me to hop in and show you guys around super quick. Also, you guys can unmute now.
Rithia, thank you so much for the explanation. You're amazing. I just want to go back to something Ari said, which was the development team working super hard on this. I think it's really important to go back to highlight what I said about constructive feedback, right? Now that the Recode's been announced, the team is really going to be working hard on getting that Recode fleshed out. And the last thing that they want to see when they're working on the game like this is community feedback being very pessimistic. So just make sure that we're keeping on top of how we're stating things, especially regarding the Recode. No one has played the Recode yet except the teams working on it. So there really isn't any room for pessimism just because no one has played it yet. No users have played it yet. So that's another reason why the dev Q&A is being closed, because you can't really provide feedback on something that you haven't, tested out and actually experienced yet. So it's very important that in these next couple weeks that we're keeping things, as constructive as we can, because that really impacts the mental and emotional well-being of the teams. And if they're feeling sad and they're feeling unmotivated, obviously they're not going to want to work on the project that's making them feel this way. So again, I just ask, all of us ask that you really, really try and take that constructive criticism to heart.
Okay, good. It's not broken.
It's not broken.
Okay.
The game is broken.
Oh, I'm such a little baby.
Are you saying that to Tomato?
No, I've got the game open.
I'm gonna fight you. Oh, you're showing off the game right now?
Mm-hmm.
You're in there? Oh, wow. I would, but share screen is locked. Oh, for people that are DMing me questions about development, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a developer, so I really don't know. And even if I do know, I can't really tell you. Okay, people are asking about, I'm going to sort of answer some of these questions since some of them are being answered by alert and stuff. There will not be a data wipe. For everyone that's freaking out that there's going to be a data wipe, alert just confirmed there will be no data wipe. Again, Ari is showing off more of the mechanics on her Twitch. Her Twitch is Arithia RBLX. There is no confirmed release date for the Recode or the map. What else? Arithia, people are asking about mobile development.
I don't believe we've started on mobile, but I know we want mobile and Xbox.
All right, there's your guys' answer to that. The exclusive content creatures like Verza and all of those, are you asking about those? Because those will still be a thing. That is confirmed already in the past that those will not go away. There is no confirmed release date for the Recode. I know I'm gonna have to continue saying that, but
Okay, let me spawn in as a Cyro. I know they're gonna want to see that.
If you make the game cost Robux, will the people who played it before the Recode still have access to it, or will they have to use Robux?
It's going to be like a sub place, kind of like how the testers have a test realm. It'll be similar to that.
How much Robux will the game be in the testing phase?
ETA. We're not sure either.
To be decided. Isn't that such a good spot to jump in? Oh, over that land bridge. So cool. Will it be a price you pay every month, or will it just be one flat out payment?
It'll just be one flat out payment for sure.
People are asking if you can be a land creature to show off the land mechanics.
Oh yeah, sure.
The Twitch is Arithia RBLX. So Roblox without the O's.
Her Twitch link is also in dev feed if you need that. So go ahead and look in dev feed if you need the link as well. It should be posted there.
To clarify, you will not. So the thing with the Robux, correct me if I'm wrong, Ari, but it's essentially you're going to be paying Robux to get early access to like test the new Recode. Eventually, you're saying eventually in the future it's going to be free to play for all, right? Is that
Yeah.
okay? So the testing phase of the Recode is going to be pay simply because development needs to happen. There needs so initially it's going to be Roblox to get into the testing server, but eventually it will be free for all players. For the portals, will you be able to go between the new world and the old world and the new one?
No.
This is like a Q&A all over again. Okay. Will there be a different button to fly so the flyers can jump?
No, flyer. So jumping is basically locked to one key. So you can only be a flyer or a jumper.
If CCs pay for the Recode, are they allowed to stream / make content for it?
Eventually they will be able to, yes. Right now they can because this is all public.
I'm trying to get the questions that can be pretty much answered. Will there be a tester exclusive creature like Karuku or Aeolinis, like before COS was released?
Yep.
So currently there is not a decision on how much Robux is going to cost.
Correct.
Oh my god, I love the new rain so much, and the lighting is so good. I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. Is the survival aspect going to be balanced?
Yes. I hope so.
Yeah, so from my experience, because I've played, a good bit of what they have in so far, from like a player at a vantage point, because I do play COS somewhat regularly. I do have to agree that the survival aspect of the game has been greatly improved based off of what I've played so far. There's a lot of new mechanics that have been put into the game that I really think improve on the survival aspect of it. The territories, especially, are my favorite thing so far, and the new keys are also really good. I really love that. And actually, the map in itself actually provides for a lot of good survival aspects. I'm actually fearful of the night because when it's foggy and it's nighttime, sometimes you can't see things or smell things, and there's something coming towards you. And if you're like smaller, it can get very terrifying. And the map is also kind of more condensed. You can see that there's not like a whole lot of water around the map so much as compared to the map we have right now. So it's definitely more of an experience. Also, if you have questions, I'm sorry, you're free to ping me if you have a question that you want me to read off. I know that's gonna open the floodgates, but that just makes it easier for me to read. So that is completely fine. Someone asked if things like sky aquatics are going to be added.
It's possible for them now, yeah.
Cool. Are all the creatures going to get reset? No, there will not be a data wipe. The username of the stream is pinned, and it's Arithia Roblox without the O's, so Arithia RBLX. No released information about the new warden as of now. Will damage from weather events be a thing?
No.
Cool.
Currently, no.
The hesitation. Are food spawns being removed? That's actually a pretty good question.
No, there's still food.
Will people be able to save their skins?
I believe so, yes. We're probably putting some limits on, but you can save your skins.
People are asking if Oasis is nuked. If you are watching Arithia's stream, I actually want to say that there's 4 different Oasises. I'm putting that in quotes because I don't know. There's not really a central Oasis like you're thinking anymore. At least from my experience, I wouldn't really call it an oasis, what's in the desert.
I think the important thing to learn about the new map is to make your own oasis. You know what I mean?
Make your own.
So inspirational.
It doesn't have to be oasis. Just if you like a place, stay there.
There are so many places I like in this new map. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. It's better, especially for gameplay, because I know a bunch of people argue about the survival aspect because people hang out. So, if you want to,
sorry,
no, it's fine. Go on.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So if you want to, you know, I just recommend exploring. You know what I mean? Especially since I'm sure if you saw in the trailer, there's flooding now. You're definitely gonna have to spread out a lot more often than you normally would have to. So I encourage everyone to explore, find all the secrets, find places that you like. You know. Just make it fun, you know. Have a good time. All right. Go on,
also, for people that are DMing me, please don't DM me. Just ping me in one of the chats because I am currently not looking at my DMs because it takes too much time to transfer between channels. K9 Studios, if you can rephrase your question to be constructive, I will get an answer for you. How do the portals work? So if you look back in the Recode trailer, the portals, there was a button. It's button toggled, so you press a button and then you teleport to a different portal. I'm looking through comments. Will there be balance changes, like stat changes? I'm gonna. What is happening on the stream? Will there be stat changes?
Yeah, we have to do stat changes because a lot of the core physics of the game was changed.
So the reason why we're laughing is currently because on Arithia's stream, she is a Sochuri and she picked up an Athulith.
I'm an Athu. I was yoinked.
Ari is an Athu and she was yoinked up by a Sochuri. He's being flown around the map, so Will it be available for mobile upon release?
Yeah. The goal is definitely for it to be playable by mobile and Xbox on release.
Is there going to be NPC creatures? I know Ari said she hates NPCs.
I don't like NPC.
So probably not. Will PvP be improved? In the trailer, if you saw, there was a PvP scene. From my experience playing it, I do think that PvP has been greatly improved.
Okay. And actually, I do have a document about the changes that I'll get posted as well. So people at least can like kind of get the full breadth of everything that we've been working on behind scenes, because it is kind of hard to tell just by a short 3-minute video and by word. But we've been kind of doing our best to track a little bit of the contents.
Hello. If you're asking about new creatures being added or about remodels, that can't be answered right now. Yes. Just because like this is mainly built to Recode. So let's see what else. Will the floaty gravity be fixed?
Yes, I can show you right now. So if I drop out of the sky, gravity.
Yeah. Will there be new diets as well? And what does fall damage look like?
For now, we're not doing fall damage just because we just added gravity. So kind of making that punishing would probably be a poor idea.
What are plans on head turning?
If the Recode is really well optimized, we'll be able to do head turning for everybody. But for now, it's disabled. But you can see other players like tilt flying, and that's pretty cool.
Let me see. What else do we have? Can you explain a little bit more about territories?
Territory is just like a passive area that you, quote unquote, you own it, and it provides you a food buff. So your food drains a little bit slower, and you can sniff it. You can sniff other people's territories, and if you want their territory, you can kill them and make it your own.
What about uncomfortability?
That's all. That was literally asked in Dev Q&A like yesterday. I don't think any of us want to bring that back, especially because we're allowing mixed packing between all diets in the future.
Will mush still be the currency for the game?
Yes, we love mush.
Mushrooms, yummy, yummy. What's up with the darting? Will it replace swimming fast? Like, is it a different thing for shifting?
It's kind of like jumping underwater.
Can all creatures grab, or is it only certain creatures?
Grab is becoming an ability, so only creatures with like grabby mouths are going to be getting grab at all.
There is currently no confirmed date on the Recode being pushed out to the public, and there is no confirmed price for the Recode tester server. They're asking about the time ticket that is appearing on your screen.
So that just shows you like your mush and what you're earning over time. There, we'll see if somebody will hatch and be my little baby. Look.
Someone asked if you'll be able to eat and break the eggs in the nest.
So we will be getting like a nest raider ability for all tier 1s. All tier 1s can jump. We're making tier 1s like pretty fun, so they'll all be able to jump. All tier 1s will get nest raider, and basically you can grab an egg from nest and it'll turn into a cracked egg and you can eat it. And Yeah, I just hatched some mutations here, so these won't be 100% like they are now, but you guys will be able to hatch mutations if you like nesting, and these are only for nesting. So you can't just grow these; you'll have to hatch these in, which is really cool. And we've got a melanistic and a diamond child.
Tria, if you could rephrase that question to be more constructive, I can get an answer for you. Will there be more variety of sounds when it comes to new creatures, or will sounds be reused?
So weird.
Sounds like from the creature calls. Would you say that question?
Like sounds, will some creatures get the same sounds as other creatures, I think is what they're asking.
Well, mostly we just reuse sounds when we can because like sounds cost data, and the less data we have, the better the game runs. So we like to reuse wherever possible.
So regarding new creatures, I see someone spamming the same thing about a capybara creature. We can't answer questions about creatures being put into the game. There will be no data wipe. There will be no data wipe. There will be no data wipe.
We're never wiping data.
There will be no data wipe. Is there going to be an easier or faster way to earn mush after the recode, or is it going to stay the same how it is right now?
Hold up, repeat that. Sorry, I totally blanked out.
The mush. Will there be new ways to earn mush, or will it stay the same as it is right now?
Probably in the future we'll release our idea document. We have a ton of innovative ideas for the future of Sonaria. And some of those may or may not include different modes to play on that'll make your experience more challenging if you're, kind of an aged up player, or you find COS a little bit too easy. We may or may not be thinking about a hard mode that gives you a little bit more.
I'm gonna say this again. Please don't DM me. I can't go between DMs and the server fast enough, so please keep questions to the chats because that makes things easier. Let me see. There's gonna be paid access to the Recode tester server, but eventually it's gonna be free for everyone. The tester server is not currently released to the public, so there's no ETA on when that will be released to the public, and there's no ETA on how much Robux it will cost. Will the economy be worked on / improved, or is it out of your control?
That's what LSS is for. We have a fun LSS plan this year.
Regarding questions about remodels, remakes, creatures, those can't be answered right now because that's not what this is for. I don't know how to answer that. You do. I mean, we just you gotta wait until the future. Woo. Will all creatures with 2 hands be able to grab 2 players or food in the future?
Specific question.
Yeah, the grab depends on what type of creature it is because it's becoming an ability.
Will we get ability animations like Gyro stomping on the ground or Valkyrie using cover to get invisible?
No. But we get cool particle effects, so we can make more cool particles in the future.
Will Warden's Rage change?
Yes. I don't think it's on the document yet, but we have changed almost all of the abilities in the game. So Warden's Rage actually got a little bit of a buff, and I think we can post that document later on for people to who are interested. But yeah, it got changed.
At Chiet, I will get that question answered for you if you can rephrase it to be more constructive. Thank you. Will plushie effects be changed at all?
Yes. We're not there yet in the Recode, but we're pretty close to plushies. Honestly, the Recode is probably at like a 75% mark, if not closer to 80%. We're getting to a point where we're just doing polish testing. We're almost ready to work on stats.
Let me see. So Arithia answered earlier that mobile abilities and Xbox compatibility is going to be something that's worked on. Will there be death animations?
No. No, there's 230 creatures in the game. There's no way we can work on death animations at this point.
Have everyone just ragdoll.
Yeah.
We can't answer any questions regarding creatures. I know these are all things I've said before, guys. Those new people coming. Tria, if you rephrase that to be more constructive, then I can answer that question. Get that question answered for you. Will the testing servers be accessible for mobile?
Maybe not right away, but mobile and Xbox will probably be developed once we open it to players, because I know not all of our tester team, not even I do, have like Xbox. So yeah.
How large is this map compared to the current one?
It's like 10% larger.
It's also like I don't want to say more condensed, but it's definitely nicer to play on, I think. I think it actually feels bigger, like way bigger.
Yeah, it's much more like it has good height depth, but it is definitely larger.
Will there be a new tier in the game?
No. Only in lore.
We're sticking with 5. Will the tester creature be tradable, like the Karuku little thing?
Yeah.
To Karuku.
Yeah, it will be.
Let me see. For the floods and new things added to seasons, how long will they last?
3 minutes, I believe they do currently.
So currently there is no final decision on how much the testing server is going to cost, but that's only for the testing server. Eventually the entire game will be free. But regarding testing the Recode, that's going to cost Robux. No current decision on how much that is going to be. Will there be a game mode for VR?
Oh my gosh. No.
Imagine. I mean, if you know VR, you can basically make any game VR. And there is first person to this game, so if you really put your mind to it, I guess. Are only certain creatures able to jump? I think we answered that. Yes. Will burrows be added?
No.
Whoop. Is the Recode going to potentially fix lag?
Yes and no. This doesn't make the game any smaller, like creature wise. Like there's just so many creatures in the game that is part of why the game is so heavy at points. But it won't solve lag by itself.
It says a new thing about water sources. Is water now a limited source?
No, water isn't. Okay, let me go drink some water. Let me go absolutely destroy water source. It's not limited. It's unlimited, but it will make you very, very sick if you drink mud water, stinky water. Okay, I want to be able to. Oh, you little stinker. Oh, actually, no, this is a great spawn.
How big can the territory be? Can the whole map be your land?
You can only put one territory, and
Can I take the map?
it's tier based.
I feel bad for Toasted Spirit, y'all. Make sure you're not pinging Toasted Spirit, and make sure that it's Toasty, Shepherd's Bay, or Toasted
Oh my
Spirit.
gosh.
Oh, God.
I'm about to dirty this entire water source. I hope.
What about the wiki? I'm not sure what that means. What about the wiki? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. Our control is going to stay the same, relatively.
Yeah. Actually, creatures can now have more than one ability, and it's not limited to Q. Your abilities are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can have 6 abilities total.
Are there gonna be any new gotchas?
Yes.
Are death rewards gonna change?
Yes. We're not there yet, but we have a death screen. So death rewards are kind of next. We're trying to figure those out.
Someone asked, are current skin bugs gonna be fixed? So if you saw in the trailer, there's this new amazingly optimized skin customization menu. So good. So good. You can individually color different parts. Someone asked if you can show off Warden and Warden's Rage.
Yeah. So Warden's Rage is actually toggleable now rather than when you become like half health or somebody hits you. You can just turn it on or turn it off whenever you feel like. So that makes it much more skill based. If somebody jump attacks you and you don't have your rage on, that's kind of a little skill issue.
Not you drinking that dirty water.
I actually haven't got sick yet. Oh, literally spoke too soon. So yeah, I got sick. Increases your hunger and your thirst drain, makes your stamina regen worse, your heal is worse, and it lasts for 2 minutes. The water gets very brown.
Will there be something to prevent crowds like how the Oasis is currently?
No, not really. I mean, for the most part, we let people kind of crowd up, but resources are a lot more specific. Okay, I'll play as like one more creature. People really want the crab, but literally I haven't finished the footsteps on the crab. So I don't want to play him. Only his front feet work. Oh, let me show the Warden's Rage.
Let's see. Will you be able to claim territories as females?
Only males can claim the territories, but females get the nesting mechanic. So, you could, if a male lets you, you could vibe in their territory. You don't get debuffed at all by that. All right.
So someone's asking about mix packs, like mixing packs.
Yep, we're allowing mixed packing between all diets now because all diets can eat photovores. So if you feel like mauling a photovore as a herbivore, you can eat it.
Also, let's remember, providing critique on something that you haven't experienced yet is very touchy, okay? I'm not saying you can't provide feedback to what you've seen so far, but you haven't played it, so there's not really, if you get my drift, it's like me saying I don't like, I don't know, it's like me saying I don't like a show, like I don't like, I don't know, Kitchen Nightmares, and I've never watched it before. It doesn't make sense.
That's it.
Just look at you being
No.
Looks like the creatures of Sonaria have a new favorite meal. These death, these death little comments are killing me.
Oh, Sam wants staged perms.
I mean, he can already get in here.
I thought he could take it himself. That's literally what I did.
Where is he?
Oh yeah, so my verdant warden has albinism, melanism, and I don't know. It's very broken right now.
Sam, if you can hear us, just request to join the stage and we can drag you in. I think. I don't know why you can't just come in. You should be able to just come in here.
Oh yeah, I know what happened.
All right, let me try and
Hey,
add
come on up here, Sam.
specifically.
Come on up here.
Come on, Sam. Everybody, Sam, everybody. I just added Sam specifically as his own person, so he should be able to just join in.
We should get a notification saying, "Hey, come up on stage."
Come in, please.
I'll DM you an invite personally.
I don't know why.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey! What's up?
I have never done that before.
I know it must have been so scary.
New experiences
I'm
for
so
everyone.
scared. I'm quaking in my chair.
If
My
everybody
bones
doesn't
are
know,
rattling.
alert is just introduce yourself because people don't know who you are.
Yeah, who are you?
I'm just a
you?
dude living out here, making games, doing
Be
cool
for
stuff.
real.
I coded most of the stuff that's probably gonna break on the stream, to be honest. But Mary and I originally made Sonaria together, and now we made the Recode. So that's all I have to say to introduce myself.
All right, y'all. I'm already gonna say I can't believe I have to say this. Please do not comment on people's voices in the stage. Just remain respectful. Thank you.
I will like to say the shout out to the comment that said Deep Voice gives gay real. Very, very funny.
I'm gonna cry. Will there be more save slots?
No.
Well, there you go.
No promises. Not
And there
unless
goes the
Sam
book.
gives it.
Close the book.
Does nesting take less time than territories?
Well, when you put a territory, it's automatic. And nesting is like you need to wait for your eggs. You're hatching in a whole nother player, so you can give your friends something.
For the question regarding the wiki, that's not really up to us. The wiki is currently a separate entity, I guess would be the correct word, in terms of how they function. So it's entirely up to wiki staff on how they will treat the Recode and how that will affect the wiki.
Will there be a function to disable PvP?
No.
And close the book on that one.
By the way, Mary, I don't know if Nat told you, but if you press P, it will kill you instantly.
I know. I've been pressing P. He wants all the blurbs to be seen.
Also, if people haven't caught it yet, Mary is Arithia because
Rest in peace.
alert. They don't know people's names. You need to
They should
use the
learn.
tags.
Yeah,
I don't want to use people's gamer tags.
We need to slap name tags on the two of you.
So mean. I don't like these death messages. I hate this game. Okay, bully me.
How will you become a tester? So what they mean by the tester server is when the game is ready to be publicly tested, there will be a time when the game will cost Robux to get into the new recoded game, and you will buy access to the recoded server, to the recoded game to test it. Eventually, it will no longer need to be tested and will become free for everyone. But if you want early access, you got to pay the Robux.
This is also to clarify that you do not become a tester this way. This is just access to the tester version of, or like, the tested version of the Recode server.
Starts ranking people.
Yeah. It's not like, we've had questions where people ask like, oh, I got beta tester, but I'm not actually a tester. That's not what tester is.
Where's my Sigma Talks, Toka? Where is it? How will trading change? That's a very broad question.
Yeah, we're not quite at trading yet.
It's gonna get better, and that's all we're saying.
Yeah. Please. No.
Oh my gosh, Mary.
No.
Nice. Show off the drowning mechanics.
You should allow the plushies to give people gadgets in trading. That'd be quite fun. Silly.
Will there be any changes in the rotation store?
Yes. There will be changes.
So many change. So much change.
Somebody mentions motion sickness. I don't know if you showed off the settings menu in the camera settings.
Yes, I showed it off a little bit.
Cool.
What will happen to fish living in dirty water? They will have a poor quality of life.
No, they'll be fine.
Be blurry and brown all over their screen.
No.
Dirty water. If the abilities are 1, 2, 3, 4, then what are the calls?
7, 8, 9, 0.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
That was just a baby spawn, and now I'm gonna spawn at an adult spawn. If you guys didn't see that, okay.
Oh,
I loaded it too fast.
All right, so the question about the mix pack has already been addressed. They're allowing mix packs because, as Arithia said, it's just a function that makes things more playable. So, mix packs is not going to be rethought at this time.
Yes.
Also,
ASMR.
y'all, if you're pinging me, please make sure it's me because these poor people. Arithia said the map is currently, would you say 10% bigger?
Yeah. Just a little
the map
bit.
is currently 10% bigger, approximately 10% bigger than the old map. Will plants move around like the map before, or will they stay like the current plants?
Yeah, plants are static, so you guys can learn where they are basically, and they'll never move. That should help people migrate to locations that they will have fresh, untouched food.
This is just another warning that if you are putting bashing comments in the comments, you will be warned, and if you continue, you'll be muted, and if you continue after that, then your case will be escalated. Thank you.
For the person who's asking where the screen share is, it is on Arithia's Twitch that is posted in dev feed. We cannot actually physically share screens here because there's more than the recommended amount of people that would allow us to screen share, unfortunately so.
Discord needs another update. Will climbers be able to climb?
Climbing doesn't exist yet.
There is no current there's no current estimate on how much the early access will be.
Yeah, we've talked about it a little bit, but once the time comes, we'll figure out for 100%.
Is there going to be more than 2 plushies enabled to be equipped? That's a cool hole.
Still 2 for now. I don't think we have any plans to increase that.
Here's a question that I personally have. Will you be able to change plushies while playing in game, or will you still have to menu in order to use
Hopefully. I think we are working on like an inventory. I know it's on like the main menu, but I really would love if it was in game. Where is it?
For the people asking if there's a way for them to be testers right now, like testers for the early access, no, because the early access isn't out yet. I almost deleted someone's DM that was asking about them winning a giveaway. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna see, these are some good questions. Will you still be drowning even if your head is above the water?
No. You can still drown by exhaustion, though.
Le frog. Will there be custom keybinds?
I don't know.
Will you be able to use both shift keys to speed up? Because we got right-handed and left-handed people.
Right now, no, but I feel like that's more of a technical question. I don't see why not.
Yeah,
So
it's
fall
pretty easy to
damage
do that.
question. Fall damage question.
No fall damage.
There we go. No fall damage. There is a live stream. It's on Arithia's Twitch. Her Arithia. Good job. Her Twitch is Arithia Roblox without the O's. So Arithia RBLX. We currently can't stream it here because Discord is not optimized to let us stream with more than 300 people in the stages, which we did not know until like 20 minutes ago.
Well, people get their own chat who are in the same pack.
Yes, you do. So here you can see I have my system chat, which warns me and lets me know what's going on in the game. And then I have my own little pack chat that Spook just meowed in.
Yeah. Will there be a cooldown for Warden's Rage?
Yeah, there's a cooldown basically for all abilities for the most part. I'm so tiny right now. I don't think you guys understand how little I am right now.
Oh yeah, the sizes are kind of scary now.
Yeah, my favorite baby spawn is the jungle. The jungle is the best spawn.
Of course, because you worked on it, right?
No, because of all the little baby holes. It's perfect to grow there.
Okay, did you set the weather?
I had to.
I am not in game.
I saw something in the dev console saying that you
Yeah.
did that at one
that
point.
was way earlier. Yeah, that was.
So
Yeah.
you're the reason stuff is broken. I'm looking
I
at you.
said it day because somebody said it at night.
Yeah, I feel like I want to disable those commands because people break stuff on accident by setting the weather too often.
Yeah, we only needed it for recording.
I said it once. Okay, I wanted to show off the thunderstorm. You know,
You
to
said
the
it once,
people.
and then
Oh,
400 other
that's
people
where
said
that
it after
was.
you.
I was like,
Yeah,
why is it thunderstorming? Like, that was too convenient.
We mainly only needed it for the recording, to be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only time we needed it. There is not a there's not a publicly announced date for the Recode.
Soon, TM. All right, you guys ready for a jungle? First of all, Wolf and I have been putting like big creature traps all over, so you like literally just can't get past spots. And then we just have like little nugget holes all over.
Ari, I don't know if you remember or actually remember seeing it, or I don't know if I told you about it, but I added a tundra underwater lake. Kind of.
Oh, I didn't see.
It's the drinkable spot in Tundra. It actually has like a little underwater area you can go to.
Someone asked if there are going to be future streams in the Discord server where more of the Recode will be shown off.
Yeah, so we're gonna do like cool in-depth mechanic dives because I posted my document, which is a super like a overview of everything, and we can post like more informative, detailed stuff in the future. Yeah. What is this? Oh. Why do I have strength in numbers? Oh, group.
Will footstep noises be able to be toggled on and off?
Yeah, I believe that's the effect
Or the
sound.
effect slider, yeah.
Yeah.
Will spawns be randomized?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
Your first spawn is, right? Well, your baby
first-
spawn.
So when you spawn in for the first time, it's randomized, and then after that, you will always spawn at the closest spawn location to the last place you left off in the game.
Let me see. Somewhat off topic, but will there ever be crossovers between any of the Sonar games?
Oh my gosh.
What is this?
Look at that custom
No,
ocean.
I honestly think you should add a boat creature.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fortune.
Get some boats in the game.
Here's a question I have. In terms of the log penalty, will there be improvements in regards to sudden disconnects
Ooh.
and being punished for said? disconnect due to. I'm sure the game will run a lot better, but I'm sure you understand the question I'm saying.
Wow, Sam, that's a really great question.
Yeah, so I mean, the answer is kind of complicated because we haven't really looked at what we can do to improve that a whole ton yet. There are a few things that I can think off the top of my head that would help with that, but ultimately, you know, logging will probably always have some slight degree of, oh, I disconnected, that wasn't a real log, right? Because, I mean, it's impossible to tell for sure if you just quit the game, Alt F4, turn your PC off, or what happened, right? But there are some things that we can do to try and improve it, yeah.
Is the Sonaria map redesign on Arithia's Roblox profile accurate? No.
No.
You
No.
need to just make that private.
I know.
Oh.
Too busy.
Oh, goodness. Can Jeff make weapons to cut down trees for materials and things? These are great.
No.
No, I mean, I think you should add Minecraft mechanics.
Could you add a chainsaw, please? Thank you. Will packs stay if you go to the menu?
Yes, and if you die as well and you respawn. I believe my pack is still going strong.
Will there be the ability to walk backwards or crouch?
Currently, no.
It would require a lot of extra animations for all of the pre-existing creatures if they were to have like a unique crouch or walk animation for that.
Let's see.
I think this person's asking how many biomes are there in the Recode map.
That's a great question. At least 5.
Will there be vehicles for Jeff? No.
Oh my
I don't. What? I
That
don't.
would be so sick.
I'd like
Tokyo
give
drifting
him
around
like
the
a-
I'm doing it and you
basement.
can't stop me.
I wonder if you know.
Give him like a little helicopter.
Yeah, no. All you hear in the distance is. Boop, 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 boop. Let me see.
Oh, here's a good question. In terms of trading limitations, will there be any more slots or available items that you can transfer in a single slot?
Yeah, I think we talked about that.
We discussed it. I don't think we decided on anything, but it's going to change. It's going to be better.
Yeah.
But there are no actual numbers yet.
Let me see. Someone said, so from what I see in the YouTube video, Griffin's Destiny mechanics were basically mixed with COS. Is that true?
Yeah, so we used a lot of like Griffin Destiny inspiration just because like in Griffin you have so many accessories and in Sonaria sometimes you have so much like detail covering your creature, so it kind of made sense to like make a hybrid of them.
Someone said they noticed a more lag option in the settings menu. What is that?
I think that's a meme.
It's a meme.
If you click it, it will instantly crash you.
Let's see. Okay, regarding people asking about specific creatures, we can't answer those questions.
Yeah, this is about Recode questions only.
So if you're asking about like the new Warden or LSS creatures or Easter event creatures, the answer is no.
Oh, here's an interesting one. What new
You
weather
just
events will
did
be
that
in the
person
Recode?
dirty.
Oh.
I know.
What new weather events will be on the Recode, and are old weather events going to be around? I believe the newest one is Thunderstorm. I
Yeah.
can't recall any other new weather events as of now. And yes, the old weather events are still going to be around, of course.
Will the calls be fixed?
Like volume wise, I think that person might be asking.
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know. I think they mean certain calls for certain creatures are broken. So like certain 2 calls are broken.
As in they don't play?
I don't know.
If they're not
Again-
playing, it's probably because
Oh, that's what they mean. They're asking if you'll be able to press 2 and call them into a pack. Well, is that gonna be fixed?
we haven't discussed that yet. That's a system that's in the old game. I'm not even sure if you'd really need it anymore though, because of how much better the new pack UI is, but if it ends up being an issue, we could probably explore adding it back.
Will Jeff be able to ride Ikrin like it says in its description?
No.
What will happen to private servers when the Recode is available?
We'll eat them.
Huh?
It should just transfer over, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we're going to be using the same game and everything. So all of your purchases, data, everything will transfer. You shouldn't see any issues with that. Your private server will just be the live game when we do the Recode pre-release. So it will still work, and then once the Recode is released for real, your private server will become the Recode private server.
Toasted Spirit, if you're in here, please DM me and I will compensate you for all of these people accidentally pinging you. I'm so sorry.
They can get a free Ether Lotus, to be honest.
Sorry, no, for real. I'm so sorry, man. Just please DM me and we'll figure something out because that's sweet, sweet mother. I've seen it so many times and I feel so bad.
Will scars come back? Yes. Yes, they will.
Oh yeah, we have that right now. Here, let me just injure myself.
Huh.
Just set your health to 1.
Horn?
My friend had to buy a single private server 5 times. Will that be fixed? I think it's just a Roblox issue.
That's a
in terms
Roblox
of
issue.
Yeah.
I don't see any scratches. I must be totally fine.
You're totally fine. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't think. I think.
Oh.
Is it because you ran the command? Maybe you have to have someone actually fight you.
No, it might be because we've been like playing with the commands.
Yeah, the command thing like completely busted that server because I can see in the console when I joined that people have been running literally dozens, if not hundreds, of commands.
Yeah.
Yes, there will be a special creature for people that test the Recode before it is released. There will be no ability to walk backwards or crouch. Spawn locations, like Sam said, they start off being randomized, and then if you leave and come back, it'll spawn you in the nearest to the last place that you menued at. Currently, the Recode is not released to the public to test, and there's no ETA when it will be released to the public for testing.
I'll be right back. I sense my bullet is nearby.
Bullet.
What creature are you playing right now, Mary?
This is the Axothin.
Okay.
He just wanted to test Arithia. Don't worry about that. Alert definitely knows all the creatures in the game. So Someone asked, could there be events caused by packs? For example, a full pack of only Bizus triggering a special event like Honey Rain, which could cause people to slow down.
Oh my gosh.
That
sounds pretty cool, but we haven't
sounds
thought
cool.
about that.
We're just in here soaking up ideas, is what this really is. People are asking if the tornado is going to come back.
I actually think there's a bug where aquatics don't get scratches for some reason.
Interesting.
Tornadoes? Excuse me.
Oh, tornadoes?
Tornadoes!
Probably not for now.
Oh wait, does your creature have invisibility?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, right now scratches are disabled on all creatures with invisibility.
Oh, right.
We could probably change that in the future, but for now, that's a limitation that has to stay.
There's currently no public announcement on how much the Recode testing server will be, or when it'll be released.
100 million Robux.
They will take that seriously. You cannot say that. The devs are talking about portals. So currently there's water portals. Dang, Ari just turned off from being okay. So there's currently water portals, and if you go to a portal and you click a button, then it will teleport you to a different area in the water. Can you do tricks while jumping out of the water as an aquatic?
Sort of.
Do a backflip
Barrel
for
roll.
Theory.
I can't do a backflip. I've tried. I'm so bad at doing the backflips.
If someone hits like a triple backflip, that'd be so cool.
I think I pretty much showed off like everything, though. Literally everything.
Oh wait,
I can't
hold on.
believe you
I
didn't
just
show
realized
them
since everything's
scratches
reduced
after I just
now.
told you.
Oh wait, that's what I was doing. I was like, what was I doing?
Like,
Oh,
I showed
there
the
we go.
blooper clip in lobby. I just remembered.
Ouchie.
Ow. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's so scarred up. Someone asked if the Recode map will be what? I'm sorry, it moved up. Please hold. Okay, someone asked if the Recode map is going to be streamed in the Discord after the stage event for people that missed out.
Don't know, but now that the Recode is like public, I'd say it's okay for people to talk about, but I just don't want misinformation being spread around and people not knowing stuff. So unless it comes from like an actual developer who's working on it, I would say like yeah, be careful of misinformation.
Will herbivores be able to grab now?
They can, because it is an ability. So if we want a herbivore to grab things and thrash them to death, that is an option.
Thrash. Chunks. Oh, they're asking about grabbing meat.
Oh yeah, I can grab meat. I just grabbed a chunk of meat as like a puff wump and it engulfed my whole body.
It's very funny.
Yeah.
Once the Scale 2 API is out, we could resize a lot of stuff in the game a lot faster, so it would make stuff like the meat look more interesting when you grab it.
Are there going to be more sky islands for the flyers?
No. Only in the ocean, because it makes it risky to fly out there because you're basically safe from all terrestrials.
But you're not safe from a Cyro.
True.
I'll jump out of that water and bite your neck.
Look at all this glorious UI. This is from Kip. You guys probably don't know him, but very fresh. And you've got plushies in the main game now, so we can start letting you guys get your plush in the live, which will be nice because not everybody even knows that plushies exist.
Someone asked if there will be another major update after this. Dang.
Is it not major enough for you?
Dang.
Wow.
We want
Yeah.
more.
In 2.5 years, we'll announce Recode 2.
Oh my.
Recode version 2.
Maybe then our release life could be midway through.
Stop. Yeah, in Recode V2, you'll be able to voice chat with everyone. Oh god, please no. It's not true. That's not true. Will you be able to turn on and off healing?
Yes. Wait,
It's
that is
already
something
done.
So you
that
didn't
is
even show that off.
done. I need somebody to be my guest.
I thought Connie was broken.
Connie's not broken. If it was broken, good. It'd be better that I spawn in as it.
I think someone asked will bots be back. I think maybe in the NPCs.
Not immediately. Oh, look how many abilities Connie has. Keen Observer. I can spy on you. I can rage, and I can kill you, or I can heal you.
It can kill you.
Just depends on my mood. Let me heal you.
So all those people that like to bully Munels, hey, watch out.
Yeah, watch out. They
They're
can
getting
bite
violent
back.
now.
They're getting really spicy. Are you going to be able to trade time tickets?
No.
Did you show off Warden's Rage?
Yes, I did on the Boreal.
I wasn't here for that. That's so
What
sad.
the? This creature is cracked. What the heck?
Yeah, that creature is nuts.
Breath.
And
He's got 3
by
abilities.
what Arithia means
Oh, yeah,
by
not even
crack,
to mention they
she
have a-
means concrete crack. Concrete crack in the sidewalk. That is what she means.
They also have thorns, so if someone bites you, they get bleed. It's very
Oh
nice.
my gosh. All right, I can't have that.
There will be no jumping backwards. Is that what you're asking?
Weird how
Oh
the
no, there is jumping.
fireflies,
You're asking
they
if there's
aren't
jumping.
getting disabled
There
because
is-
the time was edited.
Yeah, it was nighttime when it broke. Who has backwards jump?
Will there be multiple creatures that has 2 attacks?
More than 1 ability, but 2 attacks are later down the line. I gave somebody backwards jump. Perny? Maybe?
Yeah, the new jumping system lets them jump in any direction, so you can get like people who strafe, who leap, jump really high vertically, jump backwards.
Maybe it was Farah.
Someone asked if there's gonna be a tutorial UI.
We're thinking about it, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, when this goes live, we're probably just going to have like a freshened up version of what we have now, and then over time we'll probably build onto that with some contextual tutorial hints. You're just trying all the creatures to figure out which one jumps backwards.
I know I gave one a backwards jump. I can't.
I can check in studio for you.
If you pay Robux, presumably for the tester server, will you get
Hololight jumps forward.
Oh.
Will you get Haruku or Alinus?
No, you won't get Karuku or Aulinus. We have a 3rd badge creature that we're working on that we will have a community vote on tonight. Are you guys so excited? Oh my god.
Chrysos jumps backwards.
Ooh, okay.
Let me see. These are all good questions.
Oh yeah, there we go. Just a little dodge.
Oh, here's a good one. How many creatures are you going to be able to invite to 1 pack?
6 total, since we allow mixed packing now.
Yes, Annie will be able to. So we just answered that healers will be able to toggle on and off healing.
Yeah. Also, I noticed my ambush button is totally gone. This is so rude.
You are not going to lose any of your data. So you will not lose your mush.
Will we possibly see an earthquake? I don't even know how that would function in-game.
Screen just shakes.
The screen shakes violently. That's all it does.
The screen just shakes.
Mary, can you still ambush if you don't have the button?
Oh, let me see. Oh, yeah.
In the Recode, will VIP servers have an option to control weather time? Or
possibly, because that's really strong, and the weather and the seasons are part of the reason why we're really thinking hard on death rewards, because we don't want people to just be able to like farm it. So we're a little stumped.
For creatures that have invisibility, will their sniff be hidden, or their sniff tag be hidden when invisible?
It's already done.
Awesome.
Someone says they want to thank the team for creating such an amazing game.
Thank you. We actually found it like this. We didn't do any work.
It was buried in the depths of the earth, and it was excavated out.
I was just following Roblox tutorials.
No. No. How to make sphere.
Will there be stat changes for most creatures? Yes, there will be. Well, probably not immediately, but I do know that a majority of the testers are excited for restatting and changing stuff to be a bit more balanced and so on.
I'm not excited for that. For the record, I'm very unexcited.
The community poll will probably be put in dev feed or announcements, but most likely dev feed. Did someone just ask a Dragon Adventures question? Nah, I'm gonna just go to Dragon Adventures.
Epic.
I don't know.
However, wrong chat, my friend.
I don't know. Go to Dragon Adventures. How do you bake a cake? Well, first you add. These are all really. They were great.
First you get 3 wheat, 2 eggs, and
3
a bucket of
weeks.
milk.
I'm gonna go to the Minecraft server.
How long will the poll be on for?
Forever.
I'm not sure. Ow.
If you're asking about moderation questions, please open a ModMail ticket.
Yeah. DM at ModMail. They're on the top of the members list. If you go check that out right now.
Yeah, this is definitely not the place to ask.
Will there ever be a proximity chat? That's implying that there's a voice chat, and I believe that the answer is no.
Oh god, voice chat in COS. Crying.
That'd be kind of funny, but there's no way to customize the voice chat API at all, so there'd be like a giant like microphone right above the center of your creature, and it would be impossible to hear them because of the way they do proximity.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd just be people screaming and doing soundboards to be heard.
Just imagine Griffin's Destiny gameplay in Creature Sonaria.
Does Griffin's
terms of
Destiny
voice
have
chat.
voice enabled?
Yes, it does.
No!
No, we disabled it.
Oh, never
Oh.
mind then. They disabled that.
I'm like, there's no way.
I
Will you
remember
be
it
able to
before.
carry babies of the species you have, like that you nest?
At the moment, you can't. You will be getting like a motherly buff, which
That
is
buff should be given already.
Oh.
Mother.
Will there be a community Creature Scenario Minecraft server? Well, it's not related to the Recode. There used to be, but I don't think there is now because that costs a lot of money to host a server.
Regarding people that are smaller creatures that bite people, that's part of surviving. I don't like if there's a bunch of small puffwumps taking down your gyro, then that's kind of the aspect of surviving as a pack.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up here, Toasty, because I still have to get my Griffin update out.
I got you.
Yeah, the rest of the teams have been waiting for you.
Yeah. But
Sam, are you staying behind to answer questions then? For the next 10 minutes. We'll open it for 10 minutes. Is that okay?
Yeah, I can sit around for
Alright.
10 minutes.
So y'all
It's
got
mostly
10
just Mary
minutes.
who's needed.
Well, I will go. Thank you all for being here, and yeah, cool stuff.
Hey, everybody say thank you, Ari.
Okay, bye. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ari.
Thank you, Ari.
You guys have 10 minutes, and then we're gonna end up closing shop because we still got.
Yeah, answer your most important questions.
Yeah, very super important question. I'm talking if this doesn't get answered, I'm. Oh god.
I like this one, Dino Ranchers Saga.
Dino Rancher Saga? That'd be awesome.
So.
Is the flooding event only tied to thunderstorm, or will it be tied to other weather events?
It's tied to thunderstorm right now. However, later today, I am supposed to be coding tides that change at day and night. So you'll get mini flooding almost when the moon is at its apex, and the tide will go back down when the sun is out.
Is there going to be a crosshair added to make breathing easier?
We haven't discussed that, but I am interested to know why it's hard to use breath, and if a crosshair will help with that, then I can think about it, yeah.
For people asking questions, why am I trade locked and stuff like that, please go to ModMail to answer those questions. Please and thank you.
Can you guys post clips to media from the live? I mean, it's public, so we can't really control. So, yeah.
Where are the polls I want to vote? It's going to be in dev feed or announcements. You'll get pinged for it.
Is drought still an event? Yes. It's a season.
Will flooding cause any lag?
I don't think so. I mean, we've done performance profiling with a lot of the game, though we haven't actually gotten to the point where we're optimizing it. I can say right now that the game is running significantly better than the live game in just about every single way, including the performance-intensive systems like the ocean and the flooding. But we won't really know until we get lots of big servers going. We monitor them for 8+ hours and look at the server uptime. So TBD, but it seems like it's fine so far.
Will lightning be able to strike players?
That'd be really funny.
Be hilarious. Just keels over.
I thought about it, but then I also thought that would kind of not be so fun if you grew a creature all day and then a random like RNG lightning insta-killed you.
But wouldn't it be hilarious?
It would be hilarious.
Oh my gosh. Will there be a size difference between male and female creatures?
No.
Will
Just
drought
their
even?
dimorphism. What's up?
Oh, sorry. I was getting ahead of myself. Will the drought event remove water like during beta?
Remove water?
Yeah, like you know how
like
during a drought things
There's
dry
no
up.
bye-bye water.
What are you talking about? Things don't dry up. No, so what drought does is it increases some like thirst drain stats. And then the seasons and weather can also affect like your food and water sources in different ways. So like you may have seen like a 2x next to the food value. That'll happen during like spring and summer, and then you may see like a 0.5x during famine, which basically means you're getting like half the value that you would normally get from it.
Again, please don't comment on anyone's voice in this stage. It does.
I know we all love Sam's voice, but remember to keep our thoughts to ourselves, you know.
Please read us a story. Let me see. Did first person mechanics using F5 get implemented into the Recode?
I did not use the F5 first-person mechanics, but I did code first-person mechanics, yes. They're a bit bare bones right now, but they should be more than what you need to do first-person roleplay and stuff.
I don't remember if this was answered or not yet, but will head turning be client-side again? Or
That's such an evil question. So the only reason it was disabled in the live game is just because to do replication like that, it's very performance intensive. And if you guys want to help lobby Roblox and, you know, make them give us unreliable remote events, as they call it, so we can just like send thousands of packets of data like that, that'd make it a lot easier. That said, in Griffin's Destiny, I was able to make it fast enough. So it's going to come down to whether or not the game runs really well when it's got a full server. If it does, then we can pretty safely enable that without any issues, but if it doesn't, then we're going to have to keep it disabled.
I'm trying to get like new questions.
Dino Ranchers and Creatures of Sonaria crossover when? Great question.
That would be pretty sick.
Would be pretty sick.
Will semi-aquatics be able to spawn underwater?
Not at the moment.
Is there new music added to the game?
Yes.
Are breath plushies coming back? Honestly, probably not, because the entire point of plushies was to give a player passive abilities, and breath plushies was actually an active ability, kind of ruining that, which is why the old breath plushies got changed. I can't say for certain though, so don't just take my word with a grain of salt on that. But yeah, for the most part, I do not believe that they're coming back.
Answer the sickness question. Yes, there is sickness. Like if you drink dirty water, then you'll eventually get sick.
Is there a separate team that works on music for the game? I believe Lord Baz was the one that worked on the music.
Yeah, a separate team known as One Man, the myth, the legend, Lord Bass. Makes a lot of audio for all of our games. Guy's a legend. Please reach out and give him thanks. He's got a YouTube channel and everything where he uploads some of our music and a SoundCloud.
They're also the one who released the trailer music for the Recode trailer, so you can thank them for that.
Trailer music is boss. There is no public release on like release date ETA on when the Recode server will be available to the public. Test server will be available to the public. Will the water in the swamp always be undrinkable?
I think it's drinkable. I mean, that's more of a balance question. I don't do game balancing. I just do the code monkeying stuff that sit here at my keyboard and type really fast and break stuff, so gonna have to ask Mary for that.
Wouldn't slug lag the game really bad? Currently, no, but more testing would have to be done, as previously stated before.
Is wall cling gonna be fixed in the Recode?
Wow, that's a really good question. So, fun fact, wall cling's not actually broken because of code. It's broken because the animations are all broken. So, if one legendary animator, I won't say any names, I won't put this on anybody, but if one amazing soul goes and fixes all of them, then Walkling will return. And it's coded in the Recode, and it's really nice, and it works well, and it has a cool animation, and it like kicks you off the wall at the right angle and everything. But it's not going to do anything if the animations aren't good. So hopefully somebody steps up and does that, and if so, then we'll get really awesome Walkling.
Meat spawners are not going to be taken away. There will still be meat spawners.
Has status effect screens staying after dying been fixed? I believe a majority of the issues in live game are being fixed in the Recode, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. And if that's an issue in the live game and you have a way of reproducing it, please make a bug report, because if it can be consistently reproduced, then we can fix it in the meantime.
All right, this is going to be the last question. We'll choose very carefully. Is the toggle distance characters feature going to be turned on automatically as a default in the Recode?
Yeah, so that feature is something that I made back in beta, and the reason for it was because when we launched the game originally, Roblox was not really doing so great at running all those creatures on your screen, but they've had a pretty large number of performance improvements over the last few years that help with that, which is why we added the toggle distant characters command in the live game. You can run that in the chat, and it will make it so people who are far away are rendered on your screen. If you're lagging, I would suggest keeping it set to the default setting. But in the Recode, we so far have no reason to believe that that setting needs to exist anymore, so you should be able to see people from across the map.
All right, that was the last question. Thank you, Sam, for answering these questions as they came in. Appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm super excited for the Recode. So excited to see what else the team is gonna, push out to the community. Dev Q&A is currently closed just to allow for the initial Recode hype to die down, so the teams aren't overswamped with feedback. Just remember about what we briefed earlier regarding constructive criticism. Know that this hasn't been released yet, so there really shouldn't be any critique because nobody has played it yet. So just remember to stay kind with what you're saying, because that does affect our teams. Our teams do read what is being put into lobby and into the community. So just, take everything that's being pushed out constructively and provide criticism back that is structured appropriately. That's pretty much it. That's all we have. If there's any other final closing words.
No.
It was an honor being part of the editing process for the trailer and getting to see all this work done. So, very grateful for the opportunity, and it's really awesome to see all the teams work together and work very hard on the Recode, because it's definitely really showing in obviously the trailer, but most importantly, the work that you guys have been putting in. So thank you so much for that.
Yep. Thank you guys for playing the live game and dealing with all the technical issues that have arisen over the last couple of years. Hopefully we fix most, if not all of them, but yeah, keep being positive, keep playing the game, and you'll see the Recode soon enough.
Cool.
Alrighty.
That's it. We closing the stage. Bye, y'all.
Have a nice night, everybody.
Bye.